My name is Sarah Homola. I am in the IT cybersecurity degree program at Full Sail University. When I made my decision to go back to school, I knew that I wanted to work with computers. I knew that that was the best option for me going forward with having kids and wanting to work remotely. I thought at first that I wanted to be involved in web design and maybe graphic design because I love the idea of making something beautiful and I thought that would be really fun. But after a long discussion with the admissions counselor, I quickly realized that that might not be the right path for me because I'm a little bit more black and white. I like to know what's expected of me. I like to problem solve and fix things and help people. And as we discussed a little bit further, we kind of fell upon the agreement that cybersecurity and IT would be a much better fit for me, especially since I don't have an art background. After realizing that, I decided to jump right in. I know I like to problem solve. I know I want to work on something that I can fix. The other factor was when I was thinking about the career, I knew I always wanted to do something that I could help people. And when I think about my kids and their future, I want to make sure that I can keep them safe and teach other parents and learn how to recognize and what to recognize. I'm very behind in the tech field as of right now, so all of this is kind of new to me and I'm learning it as I go, kind of going backwards. Mr. J. Bunner Sword is the degree director. In the degree spotlight on Full Sail University, I read what he had written, and he shares that the importance of starting with the IT program and learning all of that and building your foundation first before you get to the cybersecurity degree part of it. He goes on to explain that those who want to work in the cybersecurity field need to be problem solvers, to be able to look at the bigger picture, to kind of assess and figure out where the problems come in, where there are issues, things like that. Looking at an entire system as opposed to little bits and pieces. I think that's really intriguing to me. I am very curious to know how all of it works and be able to put the pieces together and then also problem solve when something isn't going right. I want to be able to know how to go in, how to fix it, how to rebuild it if I need to, how to keep people and data and finances if need be, whatever the situation is, to keep them safe and secure. Throughout the program, this program, I know we will be learning about systems and cloud networking, storage, data storage, different software programs. I will first learn and focus on grasping the IT part of it and really putting my building blocks down for that, like Mr. Bunnersword says. We will also start learning cryptography, identifying threats, finding solutions, and securing data. We already have the basic knowledge to build on those things once we've gone through this IT program, and I want to be able to focus on those skills. I want to be sure that I fully understand each concept as we're growing so that I know how to move forward and I'm not lacking in an area so that I don't get lost or left behind. I hope that as we continue working with the cloud technologies and building networks that I fully understand and I want to be great in this field, it's going to take time and repetition and doing it in different ways and learning the process of all of that. When I do look at some of the programs listed in the course guide and also in the spotlight that Full Sail has on their university, I get very nervous about the encryption part, the coding part, servers, infrastructures, the algorithms, all of those things get put together, and I'm unfamiliar with how all of that works. The basics that I know about computers right now are the tiny bit of social media. I have signed into LinkedIn since starting with Full Sail. I have learned from Full Sail how to create a presentation, how to use some different programs, so I do feel like I'm starting to learn the different parts and learn some of the language that goes along with it, and I'm hoping to continue to grow on that. It does feel a little bit overwhelming to me at times, but what I'll do to get through those classes and the way that I'll move forward is I contact the professor if I get stuck. I will lean on the tutor center. The other thing that I would like to do is keep managing my time so that I am doing my assignments not at the very end, but all spread out throughout my week so that it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And also if I get stuck, I have the time and the ability to ask for help. As far as the easiest classes, I would have to say probably English composition, because I'm familiar with writing. I've done that before in numerous classes from college courses. I felt creative presentation was super simple, just because I loved all of that. I loved learning those programs of how to make the movies or the presentation, putting in images, doing the voiceover, and then also digging deep and finding out why. What is my why, and why am I here? Why am I doing that? So I loved that course. I thought that was easy. Going forward, I just hope that I can take it step by step and day by day and complete each of the tasks to a point where I'm grasping the concepts and really learning it.